one bite of my saltfish fritters and you're on a beach in Jamaica.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Keegan's Kitchen. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this easy to make, tasty saltfish fritters Jamaican style. Alright, so here I have my ingredients. I have some scotch bonnet pepper, onion, tomato, green onion. I have flour, saltfish, water. Here I have my seasoning. I have some paprika, baking powder, some black pepper, and some fish seasoning. Right? You're also going to need some oil for fry the fritters, of course, and enough water to boil the saltfish to remove that salt. Alright? So with that being said, we're going to start washing off the salt, the extra salt off of the saltfish, and then we're going to start boiling it. We're going to boil it for about 10 to 12 minutes, and then we're going to combine the other ingredients together. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to add in the saltfish. Rinse it off like 2 to 3 times because you're trying to remove all of that extra salt. It's still going to be a little bit salty eventually, but not too salty. It's going to be edible. Yeah, man, so we're just going to toss this in the pot right now, guys. Boil it for about 10 minutes and we should be good. Let's go. Alright, guys, so we're going to start off by making our batter. This is 1 cup of all-purpose flour to be exact, alright? And I'll make sure to leave the correct measurement in the description of the video, alright? So here I have half teaspoon of black pepper, half teaspoon of paprika, half teaspoon of baking powder, and half teaspoon of fish seasoning. Alright, so we're going to dump that in, just like that. This is 1 scotch bonnet for the extra spice. This is optional, by the way, so if you're not into spicy food, just remove this from your ingredient list, alright? So add that in. This is 1 small yellow onion and 1 small tomato, and this is 1 stalk of fresh green onion, alright? Mix it around. Give it a nice little mix, guys. Nice little mix. I'm already smelling that aroma from all of the fresh ingredients. Then we're gonna add half cup of water. We're not gonna add the whole thing at once. Gradually add it and stir. Just add a little bit at a time. And if you want it to be a little bit looser, you can add more water to it, all right? Add. It's coming along, guys, looking good. So this is how the texture, the consistency should be looking right now. Not too runny and not too thick. So after the saltfish, guys, is finished boiling, we're just gonna add some cool room temperature water to it, just to bring it back down to a little bit to a cooler temperature. And then we're gonna shred it apart, add it to this batter, start frying. All right, so just continue to watch the video, man, and hope you're enjoying this video so far. And guys, if you wanna get the full recipe and order my seafood edition Keegan's Kitchen cookbook, the link will be in the description of this video. Go ahead and support the movement, guys. Yeah, man, see you in a bit. All right, y'all, so it's been about 10 minutes. Go ahead and drain that hot water off. And then we're gonna add some room temperature water just to cool it down a little bit. And then we're gonna try to pull it apart, shred it. All right, and now it should be good. So once the water is fully drained, then we're gonna dump it directly into this batter. All right. Go ahead and dump it in. All right. Now we're gonna mix it in. And once everything is fully combined, we're gonna get a regular tablespoon and start, and use that to drop it into the actual oil. All right, you wanna turn your stove to a high heat just to get that oil nice and hot. And then we're gonna turn it down to about a medium heat, just to make sure it's fully seared and cooked on the outside and also on the inside. Because if you turn your stove to high heat throughout the entire process. It's gonna be burnt on the outside and the inside is not gonna be cooked. All right, so we're just gonna cook it nice and slow. Let's go. All right, guys, so the oil is nice and hot, ready to go. So this is about the portion size that you wanna drop in the oil, all right? Listen for that sizzle, for that frying sound. And the reason why I'm using this spoon, guys, I didn't want to make it too big. I wanted to make them nice and neat, you know? You know, growing up in Jamaica, guys, this was one of my favorite, you know, dish to have growing up because it's quick and easy and it's delicious. You know, like every day, you know, going to primary school in Jamaica, you used to look forward to some saltfish fritters or some escovitch saltfish by itself. Yeah, man, and then give it to you in them white poly bag there. Yeah, that used to be a thing. But I don't know if they still do it in Jamaica. But back then, growing up, that used to be one of my favorite, you know, things to have, you know, while I made our primary school, high school, all them things there. But yeah, man, just continue to watch video, guys, and hope you're enjoying the video so far. Is me I say? Yeah, so you want to fry these for about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Flip it over, repeat the same step, and you want to make sure it's cooked, fully cooked on the inside. And right now, my stove is at medium heat. So like I said, turn it to high heat just to get the oil to that right temperature, that 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you want to turn it down. All right, that's how you fry saltfish fritters. That's how you fry with fried dumpling and everything there. Yeah, you don't want your heat to be too high. It has to be the perfect heat, perfect temperature in order to get some perfect fritters or perfect fried dumpling. Yeah, man, see you in a second. Go ahead and flip the fritters them. In Jamaica we call them fritters, not fritters, but fritters. Yeah, man. Them smell good, smell nice. You smell the onion, the scotch bonnet pepper. Like saltfish fritters, guys, if you don't have the scotch bonnet pepper inside of it, trust me, it's not the same. And let me tell you the difference. So, let me tell you the difference, guys. When it comes to scotch bonnet pepper, right? A lot of people afraid to use because they think it's too spicy or whatever, but you see the yellow one and the green one, there's a difference between the two of them. The yellow one have a more sweeter flavor to it. You see me I say? And the aroma is totally different. It's hotter than the green one, you know, don't get me wrong, but if you use it the right way and know your flavors, you can't go wrong. You see me I say? See the green one now, when you cook your rice and peas, drop in the green one in there. Don't cut it, you know, or else you're gonna spoil the pot. Just drop it just like that whole. And when the rice done cook, you just remove it from the rice and it disperse a nice flavor in your rice and peas. Trust me. You can do the same thing with your stews and other type of dishes, Jamaican dishes, you know, but yeah, man, that is it. So the thing, yeah, man, so the fritters them almost finished cooked, guys. So stay tuned, don't go nowhere, and if it's your first time watching, subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. All right? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, so the fritters them, guys, ready? And they are looking wonderful, you know. So this is my way of making saltfish fritters Jamaican style. You see me I say? And if you check the other recipes them out there, it's gonna be pretty similar, you know, because there's an authentic way of making fritters, Jamaican fritters, saltfish fritters. Yeah, man. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna jump in and do a taste test, make you know what I go on, if it's worth a try or not. All right. Oh, by the way, once you remove it from the oil, right, make sure you let it sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes to cool down a little bit because you don't want to burn yourself. All right. So the inside should be nice and moist, juicy, a little bit greasy. Whoa. This is amazing. Whoa. This right here, guys, is yard food. Jamaican food, the real deal. Yeah, man, this is taking me straight back to Jamaica right now. Yeah, man, so definitely worth a try. My God, look at that. Scotch bonnet pepper. You see that? Flavor that, you know. That is flavor, guys. Wow. Woo. Amazing. Yes, guys, so if you enjoy watching this video, go ahead, click the cookbook link in the description and support the movement. Please and thanks. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video for more amazing recipes. I'm out. Peace.